And we're live again. Take two. All right, I'm not getting the stupid message that says, oh, we're unable to connect to the chat. So I think this is for real this time. Fingers crossed, no tech issues. Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to Disasters with Anna. I'm so excited you're here. I am excited that it is October and spooky season. As you can see, I have some colored lights going. I have a costume on. I couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. Had to. So, yeah, I hope everybody's having a good October. Yay, Laura, hi, chat is working. Thank you so much for messaging me to say that. Yay. I was gonna wait till like a few more people were in here and ask if someone could double check the chat. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to start. I wonder if I usually like schedule the videos ahead of time, but then the last 2 weeks when I get on the scheduled video, it's not working. So I might just have to, not schedule something and just go live because I don't know what's up. But yeah, well, happy spooky season, Laura. I am so excited. It's Halloween. I think I've decided that not only am I going to do 3 weeks of pumpkin themed episodes, I think I'm also going to do a different Halloween costume every week, just because it's fun and I'm gonna miss Halloween parties so much this year, social distancing and respecting all of that. But God, I love dressing up for Halloween. I love costumes. I love this time of year. So, this is just what I had to work with today, being like a theater kid and having all this, like, I don't know, whatever, having random stuff around. And I was just like, ooh, I've never worn these devil horns before. No better day than today. Why not? And here we are for Halloween, Manette, hi. Hello. Oh, Manette, I thought you might appreciate these earrings. They're very they very much look like my friend Manette. They're the like little extra big, shiny, gold, flowy, swinging earrings. Hi. Hi, Rachel. Hello. Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy early Halloween. Okay. Now, hold on. I also have a new lighting setup this week. You can see like the lights are changing. If I stand really still, you can see it. It's so fun. It's like my own little disco room. But now we just got to get, color appropriate and spooky for my costume. Now, I think everybody can still see me okay. You can still see what I'm doing, but I thought the color themes would be fun for, the Halloween spooky season. Again, whoops. As I said before, I'm very, very sad I'm very sad that I'm going to be missing Halloween parties and costuming and everything coming up. So, it's happening on my stream. Well, happy Friday, everyone. I hope everybody's doing great. Today's been kind of a crazy day for me. I've been feeling very anxious, hoping that we don't have technical issues this week, but it's okay. We're here. If you tuned in a little bit last week, the caramel apples did turn out okay. Grammy saved the day and continued to stir the caramel mixture as I was trying to deal with getting back on YouTube. It didn't happen, but the caramel apples did happen. They were delicious and they were beautiful, and they will be up on my blog, which I believe is going to be coming out this coming week. I'm so excited. My website and blog should be launching, I think mid this coming week. I'm so excited. I even got like the domain name too, disasterswithanna.com. It's not taken. There's no other Anna creating kitchen disasters, so that's wonderful. Yeah, anyway, so I'm super excited. That's all I have for now. I think we should get started with the pumpkin muffins because we will have to let them cool a little bit for the second step. Which is adding the cinnamon sugar part. So they're pumpkin cinnamon sugar muffins. I also have a pumpkin pie cocktail that I'm going to make today. It's going to be like a pumpkin pie martini. So it is all pumpkin today. So, okay, let's get started. This is a super simple recipe to throw together. I love now that I'm doing like more complicated like candy making type things, I'm very excited for those recipes where I can be like, hey, you throw it in a bowl and hey, you mix it up and then you throw this other bowl in the bowl and then you have food and you have muffins. So that's the kind of recipe it is today because let me tell you, my caramel making days took it out of me. I was like, damn, this is complicated. The caramel, you know, it's like I tried a second batch and then got it like a little too hot. And now I got this weird fudgy texture. And I was like, no. Yeah. Caramel, what you gonna do, man? So, all right. Oh, apron. Definitely need the apron. Although to be wearing a black dress is very nice. You know, when like everything will wash out of it. Ooh, it's also velvet. It's very velvet and soft. This is actually a very like warm, cozy dress. And today I just figured it's appropriate because he's like Halloween colors. I'm bringing out my angry Bakugo apron. He's so adorable. So you can't. Oh, wait. I guess let's see if I can get this over the horns. Yep, there we go. Kyle! Oh, snap. I mean, come on. Bakugo. I have to wear my Bakugo apron, you know, with a devil costume, right? You know, I think it's appropriate. Hi. Yes, you did. You did pick the perfect time to drop in. I'm rotating through all my wonderful aprons now, thanks to Rachel and Kyle, who both gifted me aprons. Rachel, actually, yours is my French apron from Rachel is in the wash right now because I've been using it so much. So, yeah, and when have you seen someone in a devil costume with an apron on? I feel like this is something I've never seen before. I don't know. Yeah, good. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I've lived a sheltered life. Okay, so we are going to start this pumpkin muffin recipe. So, like I said, super simple kind of mixing process for this. We're gonna just start with the dry ingredients in the big bowl here. So I've got my measuring cup. I'm going to start with 1 cup. And as you know, of course, as always, the recipe details for this will be in the description if you want to make it again. Or, you know, as I said a little bit earlier, will be on my blog, which should be launching this week. So excited about it. Also, let me just say that Squarespace has become my new best friend, and I should have listened to some friends who initially warned me not to go with WordPress, but, you know, here we are now with Squarespace, and I'm very happy. WordPress is a bitch, let me tell you. So we've got 1 3/4 cup of flour, which is 215 grams. So first dry ingredient out of the way. Let's move our flour. I do like to just keep my flour kind of out and handy because some recipes you get to the end and you realize, oh, the batter's just like a little too wet or, a little too dry or, whatever. You kind of need to add like little bits of things. So tried to put all my ingredients away until I'm like, okay, taste tested the batter. It's good. It's awesome. Ready to go. Oh, wait, we have to preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Oh man, I felt like that was 190 degrees Celsius. But I could just be making that up. First time for everything. Yes, first time for a devil costume. First time the devil has worn an apron. Ta-da! And we're here. Okay, so baking soda, we want 1 teaspoon. And remember, baking soda and baking powder, we want to be a little more precise. I tend to just kind of wing it a little bit with flour and sugar, like, that's about a cup. The devil gotta eat. Yes, Laura. Yeah. Yep. Preach it, sister. It can't be all, I know. Yeah, right. The devil can't just eat souls all the time. Not all the time. Ooh, wait a second. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, did I use the right measuring amounts as I'm chatting away here? Now, baking soda and baking powder, I'm going to put these away. We don't need any more of those. We're good. Okay, I'm going to get my sugar and my brown sugar next. I've said this before in recipes. I really like using brown sugar, like a mixture of sugar and brown sugar whenever I can, because I think just, like the molasses that's in the... I do like using dark brown sugar as opposed to light brown sugar. There's just more molasses in it, and I feel like it adds a really nice, kind of taste. The earrings are fab. Thank you, Rachel. They are from, I should do like a plug-in for this. I have some other shout outs today to do, but these earrings, okay, wait, sorry. Hold on. Okay, half a cup of packed brown sugar. Let's do that while we talk. So I'm gonna forget what I'm doing. Okay, so these earrings are by Pink Loon. I love her. I know Rachel knows who I'm talking about. She is this fabulous jewelry maker out west. Oh, I feel like it's like California or Arizona or something. But, she basically is a very sweet, conscientious person who puts all this good energy into crystals and, kind of a lot of crystals and stone based jewelry that she makes, but she also does some with brass, which is what I've got here. These are very light too. I feel like they look heavy, but they're not. They're really, really light on my ears. I can't wear earrings that are too heavy. But anyway, she basically she sources all her materials ethically and gets them from small family mining businesses too. So, just kind of another just a great person, great local business, conscientious. It's not local to Pennsylvania or Philadelphia, right? But very conscientious business to support. So anyway, she's awesome. Her jewelry is awesome. You should check her out. Pink Loon on Etsy, on Instagram. I think her whole shop is on Etsy. And it's feminine conscientious jewelry, I think. But there's cool stuff on there for men too. There's some awesome chunks of rocks that are just wow, that looks awesome. Anyone could rock that, no matter how you identify. Okay, 1 cup of regular sugar. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Oh yeah, especially, I know, my God, now that my hair is a little shorter than expected. These earrings do really work with the short hair. I have some jewelry and earrings that I only, and thank you, Laura and Rachel for both agreeing on that. I think I'll put the sugars away for now. I don't think I'll need them. I don't think so. Okay, so the last of the dry ingredients that we need, cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. I've said this before, I think in some of my apple-y recipes. Oh, I think the apple scones. But I love the combination of, I feel like a lot of recipes just kind of shortcut and do just cinnamon. But using a combination of, mostly cinnamon with a little bit of cloves and a little bit of nutmeg is just, it really makes it. Really, really makes it. Also, I do usually use half a teaspoon of salt in this recipe, but I'm not going to use salt today because I'm using salted butter. Sometimes I will use coconut oil or unsalted butter for this. Since I'm using salted butter today, I don't use the salt. So that's the reasoning behind that. Okay, so let's add in our spices and then we can mix up the dry ingredients. I'm also very excited for the cocktail. I've got a little bit of wine right now to tide me over. But I am excited for this cocktail coming up. I've never made it, so whatever, we'll see. I have made this pumpkin muffin recipe. This was a recipe I tried out. Yeah, this is kind of a tried and true recipe. I used this same recipe to make, let me use 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, or it's 8 grams. I used this recipe to make pumpkin loaves for family and like friends one year, and it turned out really, really good. Or you can make little mini pumpkin muffins too. I'm gonna make like regular size ones today. Okay, we just got our cinnamon in here. And this is just for in the batter. I do have a specific cinnamon sugar topping that we're gonna be doing too. Now, this is about 1/4. Okay, yes. 1/4. We need, let me see here. Is this 1/4? Okay, 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon, 1/4, fourth of a teaspoon. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we've got our 1/4 of a teaspoon of cloves. Now I have put in too many cloves before into a recipe, and it was intense. It was a very intense flavor. So you do want to be a little careful with cloves and with nutmeg that you're not heaping your 1/4 of a teaspoon. Yeah, these spices are just too strong to be like, kind of liberal with. So, okay, awesome. So I now have all the dry ingredients. I'm going to mix this up. The main thing with the dry ingredients is really just to make sure, of course you want it all mixed together, but when you're using brown sugar, you want to make sure that the brown sugar is broken up through the batter. So I tend to I almost tend to do like padding, or using like the side of the spatula just to kind of break up any of those brown sugar chunks I see. You can always do this at the beginning too. Like if you'd rather not, if you're kind of like, I am a messy person. I am also a very messy person, so I could have done this, taken my own advice here. But you could always kind of just break up the brown sugar, before you mix in all the other ingredients. So if you start flinging things around as you're breaking up the brown sugar, it's not as crazy. And my brown sugar isn't that old. Sometimes when brown sugar sits for a little while, I feel like it gets into those bigger chunks. Mine's not that old, but I guess a couple months now. I don't use it all the time. Okay, now I'm gonna do something too. So it's basically all mixed up now, but I am going to just run my hands through it and sift out any large chunks of brown sugar, and just kind of almost like this. It just I didn't actually say anything. I just made a noise. I basically take brown sugar and I'm like running it through my hands so it breaks up. Okay, there we go. I don't know. What am I saying? Words. The devil doesn't need to explain herself. Okay, so we've got our dry ingredients. I'm going to set them off to the side now. They're securely. Okay, I'm going to grab my eggs, my vanilla. I'm grabbing, now I like to use almond milk. I like to use vanilla almond milk. But you can use regular milk too. I don't like to use a whole lot of dairy in my recipes just because I don't feel great when I eat a lot of it, but that's just me. So, stop for a sip of wine. Is anyone having any cocktails today or any drinks or any teas? Anything fun like that? Okay, what we're doing now, combining all of our wet ingredients in the smaller bowl. Oh, the one that matches my devil horns. Okay, let's start with 2 eggs. Got some local farmers market eggs. Oh my gosh, it makes such a difference to get local eggs. I was actually visiting with a friend last night, and they have chickens, and they actually, get eggs like from, right from their chickens. And it's crazy. Some of them look pink, some of them look green, some of them look brown. It's like so weird, but apparently they're just like amazing nutrient filled eggs. Okay. I've got my 2 eggs in here. I'm just breaking up the yolk. Okay. I've got 1 teaspoon of vanilla that I need. Out of wine. So whiskey instead. Okay. Ooh. I'm going camping this weekend. Okay. Focus. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going camping this weekend. And whoop. Not too much vanilla. LOL, crows? Crows? What? Did I miss something? Crows. What's that about? I keep doing this so that my sleeves will fall down, just so everybody knows. I'm not just like shaking my arms. I guess it could be. Could just shake my arms. I mean, I guess that'd be fine if I did that. Okay. Hi, Daniel. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Look, I dressed up today. Happy Halloween. Happy spooky season. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I poured this as a teaspoon, not a tablespoon. We need 1 tablespoon of milk. But yes, happy Halloween season, Daniel. I could not wait to dress up any longer. I could not, and I shall not. Oh, I forgot the word for chicken when we were camping, and I was like, oh, crows. Yes. Okay, Minette. All right, now we're on the same page. I was like, what? Okay, then we need 1/2 cup. Again, as I said before, sometimes I use coconut oil in this recipe. Sometimes I use butter, salted butter, or regular butter, or unsalted butter. I've got salted butter here, and we need to melt this. So let me grab a bowl quick. I've got one right here in the dishwasher. Dishwasher's right here under me. I'm not just like grabbing bowls out of nowhere. But, that would be cool, right? That'd be cool. Just grabbing bowls out of nowhere. This is my superpower. This is my magic. Yeah. Emperor Pat, hi. Hello. season. Happy early Halloween. Thank you for joining me. We are I'm about in the middle of making pumpkin muffins right now. So we're gonna melt our butter. I like to use okay. I like to use the defrost setting just because we don't want the butter to necessarily melt too quickly, and we're not trying to just whatever, I don't know, create a boiling lava out of our butter, basically, right? Thank you. Thank you, Pat, for the compliment on my costume. Yeah, today is week 1 of a pumpkin series, and I was just like, damn it, it's Halloween season, month, whatever. I can't wait for costumes any longer. So, yep. So here we are, the devil in disguise. All right, let's check on the butter. Okay, still melting a little bit in defrost. Okay, so also got pumpkin puree. This is the last ingredient, and we're going to use the whole can. So while our butter's melting, I'm gonna just start adding our pumpkin here. I'm still deciding what I want to do for the other pumpkin episodes. I don't know. I'm a little torn. I definitely want to do a pumpkin soup, and I have a really fun costume idea along with pumpkin soup. And then I'm not sure for third and final costume, basically the day before Halloween, because Halloween's on Saturday this year. So I don't know. Now I do know what I'm dressing up as for Halloween. On the day of All Hallows Eve. Yes, that is already decided. Hola, hello. Happy Halloween season, month, time. Okay, so I am mixing the pumpkin into the canned pumpkin puree into the 2 eggs, the milk, the vanilla. We've got the butter just getting warm here. I'm gonna mix up the rest of this so it's all ready. So all I have to do is basically mix the butter in, and then we're almost there. Almost ready to put these in the oven. Okay, these are getting nice and mixed through. Oh, Daniel, thank you. Looking devilishly fab. Ooh, tongue twister. Thank you. I did my best. I was like, okay. Do I want to wear something that's red and black and then actually looks like devilly? I'm just mixing up the heated butter here before I put it in the pumpkin mix. Or I was like, or do I want to? I was like, has anyone ever just worn a totally plain outfit and then worn, I guess devil horns, but then be like, yeah, I'm like the song. She's the devil in disguise. You'd never know aside from the horns, right? All right, so butter going in, about a half cup, or let's see, 120 grams. Again, all the recipe details will be in the description and will be on my blog and website that's coming out next week. Yay! All right, so we've got the small bowl of just the wet ingredients. This is our final wet ingredient. A little bit of mixing. Drink break. Best time ever. Yes. Are you? Oh, yes. Spooky season is the best time. I have to say though, Christmas. I don't even know what I'm going to do come Christmas time. I love Christmas. I love Christmas music. Oh, I love scarves. I love making candy. I love just like, I love that it is a time of year where, you know, just kind of, I don't know, with everything everyone has going on, I feel like time just slows down a little bit and people just spend time together with their families. It's, you know, it's like, I mean, there's so much commercialism and whatever, but there is that like people just slow down a little bit. So at least hopefully sometimes. So now, you know, Christmas and these kind of holidays and quarantine are going to be really interesting. My wet ingredients here. Now I've got my dry ingredients that we've already mixed up at the beginning of the episode, and we're almost there. It's just that easy. All the dry ingredients, all the wet ingredients, and now, itch on my face. And now we're just gonna mix all the wet ingredients into my big dry ingredient bowl. And then we shall do a taste test before we put them on their little individual muffin cups. But yeah, I'll be very interested to see how kind of like gatherings or family gatherings go with like different holidays or, you know, just different times you celebrate. So I do have, you know, I have some family members that are, you know, at risk and, you know, I've been like, oh man, I don't know if I will get to see them this year. Just a little sad. Even though, you know, in some ways with everything with quarantining, I'm thankful for just time slowing down a little bit. Oh my God, I should live stream cookie decorating. Oh my God, Rachel, that's a wonderful idea. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh my gosh. You know what? Oh, well, maybe everybody in the chat can give me some feedback on this. What would you guys think about, what would you think about if I came out with like a cookie recipe, maybe like a week ahead of time? Like really simple, like sugar bread and sugar and gingerbread cookie recipes. And so it's like people can kind of just like have them, you know, ready, or we can, you know, bake them, you know, can have all the ingredients ready. We can bake them like quickly together, or bake them like, you know, maybe have a stream, maybe like a 2-day stream or something. Not all at once, just 2 days in a row. Like one day baking cookies, and then the second day just stream and decorate cookies together, and everybody can have the recipes ahead of time so that they can, you know, basically make stuff along with. It's gonna be the most somber Christmas ever. Oh, it will definitely be a quieter Christmas. Absolutely. You're gonna be Jason again. Oh, you're gonna be, oh my gosh, Emperor Pat, you're gonna be Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. Whoa, I would like to see that. I would definitely like to see that. But yes, oh, Laura and Rachel, all right, cool. You guys are down for the cookie idea? Yeah, I should definitely do that. Yeah, like I said, I can come out with on my blog like a week ahead of time, a sugar cookie recipe and a muffin cup down. Sugar cookie recipe and gingerbread cookie recipe. And then come stream time, just do decorating. And celebrate Christmassy things. Together but apart. Together but social distance quite far away. Ooh, yes. Oh, thank you, Pat. Yeah. I'm just catching up on the chat. But yes, butter could explode. Yes. Okay. All right. This batter is pretty much, you know, all mixed up. I'm just gonna give it like a little more elbow grease here. Just mixing it through. This really is an arm workout sometimes. For real. Okay. All right, taste test time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yep. Okay. Yep. And we're here for this. Oh my God. Shit, it's so good. It's so pumpkin-y. I'm so excited. I kind of want to just, some batter. That's not really so bad for you, right? Although I do have red lipstick on. Interesting. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm done eating batter. Oh, I'm going to use, Laura, you suggested this and I want to try this. Where is it? You mentioned using a ice cream scoop for like dishing out like muffins or cupcakes, and I want to try that. So I don't you can get one of those like nice little handy scoops, I guess specifically for cookies or dough, but it's nice to just kind of find things around your house that you can use. Wow. Okay, this is working quite well, Laura. I have to say, thank you for the suggestion. So, as I said, what I'm doing right now is I am using an ice cream scoop to scoop out my pumpkin muffins. And you know what? It's working out pretty well. This ice cream scoop is also something I got for my birthday. This is a very, very fancy schmancy ice cream scoop, let me tell you. It's like stainless steel, machine washable, guaranteed to cut through any ice cream. The labels on it were great. It was great. Lots of fun. Okay. I can't remember exactly how many muffins this makes. Let's look at my notes. It says it makes 12. There we go. That's why we make notes. Okay. Boop. Ice cream scoop. Also, oh my gosh, walking through the store lately, there's just all these different like really cool spooky decorations, colors of icing and sprinkles and different types of like cookie cutters or baking pans that are different shapes. And I'm like, oh my God, I could just go crazy. I was like, somebody get me out of Wegmans right now. I mean, I have talked with y'all before about how much I love Wegmans. It's true. I have a problem. I did, you know what? I worked at Wegmans in college. Or no, sorry, high school. And so I just know where everything is in the store too, which is so convenient. Okay, I know that my recipe said that this makes 12. I'm kind of the opinion I would rather have like 15 smaller muffins than 12 big muffins, because then in my mind, I'm like, then I get to have muffins 15 times. It's all about like tricking yourself into being like, oh, there's really more if I do it this way. So I think I'm going to do that actually, because these are all looking pretty good. These muffin cups are looking pretty nice and full, so I don't really want to make giant muffins. Okay, cool. Let me show you here. So this is about 12 muffins. So yeah, again, like I said, a little bit like maybe on the smaller side. So I'm going to make a few more muffin cups out here. Or, and you use them with I use them with cupcakes too. But let me see. I think I'm going to make like 15. Then I have more. Does anyone else in the chat have any like fun Halloween plans or costume ideas or anything like that? Or just even like, ooh, what about, has anybody been watching any good movies? Good, like October type movies. I know a lot of my friends love horror movies. Ugh. And I do not. I get so scared. And so I know it's a thing whenever we're all together. It's like, okay, well, we can't pick a horror movie because Anna's here. So they just have to watch them when I'm not around. Ugh. But I do. I get very, very scared. Only bad movies? Manette, what bad movies have you been watching? Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. This is the point when I'm getting batter everywhere. But I'm so close. I'm so close to being done. That's it. I get like a little bit in perfectionist mode where I'm like, every muffin has to look exactly the same or has to have the same amount of batter in it. And, you know, I guess I just gotta like let it be. But yes, I get very like, I want all of them to look the same or have the same amount of batter in them. And, you know, it just doesn't happen sometimes. It just doesn't happen sometimes. Okay. All over me. Yeah. Okay, I'm so close. So close. Let's see. Ah. Also, this batter is just like so good to just eat. So, you know, I guess it's not so bad if I have a little that doesn't make it in to the actual muffin cups, you know. There are worse things. I don't think of what movies. Woof. Okay, and we're done. I'm gonna rinse my hands and then put these in the oven. Yay, muffins are done. So I made 15. Oh, I hate it when this happens. I have to change where the okay. There we go. Okay. Change where the shelves of the oven are. So good. Okay. All right, awesome. So, muffins are in the oven. Yay! So excited. Okay, I'm going to set a timer for 12 minutes. Now, I have in my notes that these take about 20. I just want to check on them in 12 because it has been since last year that I made these. And I did make a couple tweaks. So just want to make sure I'm keeping an eye on them. Let's see. All right. Gremlins 2. Birdemic Sharknado. So these are like bad films. I've never heard of them. I was tempted by snakes on a plane. Wait, what? Is that actually the name of a bad movie? Oh, The Room. Okay. I've seen The Room. I have seen The Room. Yes. The Room is is such a good laugh. I went to a showing in Philly of The Room. Where, you know, you bring like props and stuff. It was really fun. It was really, really fun. Okay, cool. So now I'm assembling. So we've got a few things to do in this time. So we've got a cocktail to make. We have to make our cinnamon sugar topping for our muffins. Although we could do that when they come out and they cool, because that'll only take a minute. And oh yeah, we've got some shout outs to do. Ta-da! Oh, it's real? Wait, whoa. LOL, Manette, don't come at. Wait, Gilmore Girls or Gossip Girls? Rachel and I do like Gilmore Girls, but I agree with you, Rachel. That new series was like, no. I wasn't really behind that. I was like, didn't love it. Did not love it. Okay, so the movie about snakes is real. It's got Samuel L. Jackson in it. All right, that makes it very real. Gilmore Girls is a horror film, perfect for October. It's a very, it was what, 6, 7 seasons? That is one long horror film. I guess that's part of the horror, right? If you have to watch it continuously. Snakes on a Plane is a real title of a real movie. Daniel, okay. Song music video for it. Okay, you know what? Let's do. I think we need a cocktail. We need a cocktail. It is time. It is time. We can do the shout outs in a few minutes. We can get to everything else in a few minutes because it's cocktail time. We're here. We've made it. It is almost 6 p.m. on Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you to everyone working their ass off this week, whatever capacity, whether jobs or projects or taking care of someone or just it was an emotionally hard week. You made it. We're here. It's Friday. So, happy Friday. All right. Ooh, let me get out. We need our other ingredient. Our other ingredient is Baileys. There's actually, they have an apple pie Baileys now. Yeah, Rachel, I've never actually seen Gossip Girls. So I guess I gotta check that out at some point. Guess I got to. Okay. So now this is a cocktail I'm winging. So we'll see. I feel like I'm still trying to get, I think this martini glass, I think I figured out that I have to mix about 6 ounces for it to like fully fill this. 5 ounces almost fills it. So I'm pretty excited. I found this Pinnacle pumpkin spice vodka. This is what I'm going to try to make basically like a pumpkin pie martini. We shall see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 ounces. Oh my gosh. When you were in Boston, it was the only thing Laura, Manette, Brittany, and you could agree on. Oh, that you like Gossip Girls? Yeah, I am a little surprised by that. I don't know. I was a little like, I didn't think I'd like it. I just thought it'd be like, I don't know, maybe a little soap opera-y or like soapboxy or just like, drama and like kind of catty and boring. But that's just my impression. I'm happy to watch it and have my mind changed. Okay, cocktail time. So I'm going to do 3 ounces of this pumpkin vodka. Just going for it. I did whiskey drinks the last 2 weeks and they were good. Now, the drink that I didn't even get to show last week because of tech issues was very yummy. So, yay! No tech issues this week. I'm knocking on every wood thing I can see. All right, 3 ounces of pumpkin vodka. I'm going to do 2 ounces of the Baileys. Hopefully I have enough. I actually didn't check how much Baileys I have because I used Baileys in the like chocolatey martini I did a while ago. Okay. Let's do a splash more. Okay. All right, so let's see how this goes. I've got 3 ounces of pumpkin vodka right now, 2 ounces of Bailey's. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of cinnamon to the mixture. I'm gonna grab an ice cube. Pop that in there. So hopefully, one thing I ran into recently was I couldn't get like this lid off once I shook it. So let's hope that doesn't happen. All right. Ugh, I can hear the ice cube isn't all the way broken up. This should get harder. Get on the GG train. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Oh man, it is gonna suck if I can't get this open. It is. It's gonna really suck. Okay. Can I just use my devilish powers and get it open? Come on. Oh, ha 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 ha. Hey. Hey, it worked. That's cool. All right. I can't get this top thing off though. This top thing is on there for good. Oh, I didn't break up my ice cube all the way either. So, okay, I'm gonna just pour it like a little carefully then. All right, let's see. How much we can with? No! Oh man. See, I'm so close. Although by the time we add whipped cream, this is about 5 ounces. My goodness. See, I think this is like a bigger than normal martini glass. I feel like that must be true because 5 ounces, I feel like should normally fill up a full martini glass. But whatever, we're here now. Let's leave it be. Okay, let's try a sip first. Make sure it's okay. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I'm behind this. All right. Let's add some whipped cream. Whoa. Okay. And then a little bit of cinnamon on top. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn this down so you can see it. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Da, 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 da. Slowly moving so I don't spill it. Yes. Okay. So this off. Oh, look, and you can see my apron, my very angry Bakugo apron from My Hero Academia. Okay. Damn. Shit, guys. Okay, and you know something that might be really good actually sprinkled on top of this? Pumpkin spice. Like pumpkin pie spice, that's like a little mini spice you can get. I don't have that. But that might be really good on the drink actually. If or you can just use cinnamon. That's fine too. I'm gonna put these away. Man. But yeah, the pumpkin pie spice just make it a little bit, but this is so good. Yeah, I think you can get it anywhere. Like I've seen, I bet that there's probably pumpkin whipped cream out there too. Pumpkin flavored whipped cream if you wanted to get like real pumpkin. And then this Pinnacle pumpkin spice. So I did get this. I got this when I was in Philly, I guess a weekend or two ago. And You know, just this on its own. I'm actually kind of curious. Oh. Okay, yep. Tastes like pumpkin. Yep, that's it. Straight up vodka. Damn, wow. That's dangerous. I could literally, just have a shot of that with like a tiny bit of cinnamon or whipped cream on it and like bam. Yeah. I could do it. I could do it for sure. Yeah. This is delicious. Cheers, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy spooky season. I'm going to be saying this for weeks. God, I love Halloween. Halloween is just like, you know, I feel like I wish there were costume parties all the time. You know, just as excuses to dress up, like, because it's fun. You don't have to wait for a holiday to do it. Okay, that was 12 minutes. Let's see how the muffins are looking. Ooh, yep, they're looking good. Totally need more time. Okay. Again, like I said, I had 20 minutes written down for the recipe. It's been a while, and I was like, I don't know. I'm going to put another 5 minutes on them. Check in there. Ooh, okay. So it's just one Gossip Girl. Wait, what? Oh, there's only one Gossip Girl in the Gossip Girls series? Oh, is it just called Gossip Girl? Am I wrong? I thought there were multiple. I thought there were multiple gossiping girls. Okay, it is, but in the best ways. Okay, I gotta watch it. It's gold. All right. I mean, I'm sold. Where can I watch it? It's on like Hulu or something. And the outfits are so cute. Ooh, okay. All right. Huh, okay. And Laura, you didn't think you'd like it either. All right, okay. I'll have to give it a try. Get the Whole Foods. Yes, text me a picture. Oh, yes. Cheers, Pat. Yes. Pat, what are you drinking? Are you having a drink yet? I feel like, Pat, are you on the West Coast? I feel like you're a little bit earlier than my time, if I remember correctly. Apple pie spice and pumpkin pie spice. Yes, I think pumpkin pie spice would be really good on this. David, hi. Yeah, Rachel, tell David I say hi. I was just texting David the other day, maybe like a week ago. I don't know, whatever, a couple days ago, because I'm so excited. I just bought some of my first records, and I don't actually own a record player. I was told that it is not a bad thing to own records before you get a record player. You know, so I was just like, okay, I shall listen. I shall listen to that. This is so good. Yes, holiday is that holiday. Halloween is that holiday to get lit. Yes, I can actually, no, you know what? Apron's staying on. It's too difficult to get it on and off over the horns. Yes, Halloween. It's so much fun. Yes. You might try to be a lot of slasher villains. Ooh, Daniel, you mean like on your stream? Netflix. Okay. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Gossip Girl is on Netflix. I shall check it out. And the fashion is definitely a plus. Ooh, Daniel, you're a Gossip Girls fan too? Oh, Pat, yeah, your PST time. And you're drinking a seltzer. Well, nice. Sometimes seltzer with just like a little bit of fruit, or I have this, on my channel, I have a simple syrup recipe, and oh my God, it's so good. If you make like tea and you just pour like a little bit of like homemade simple syrup in it, or even just like seltzer with a little bit of homemade simple syrup and like some fruit juice or something, it's so refreshing. Ugh. Yeah, Pat, what's the weather where you're at? Here it's a pretty cool day here. It's like in the 50s or 60s, and it's a little overcast, it's rainy, it's a little like damp and chilly. and I'm going camping this weekend. So it's supposed to maybe get to the 30s where I'm camping. So I need to dress warm for sure. I'm very excited this weekend. I'm taking a trip to Gettysburg, and I had an amazing first experience in Gettysburg. I basically had like my own tour from a historian practically. It was wonderful. The leaves were beautiful. And I had just been thinking a lot about it recently and was like, I need to make another trip. It has been so beautiful being in central Pennsylvania and seeing all the leaves turn. And Gettysburg is just this like gorgeous area. And I haven't been camping in years. So I'm so excited to go camping. And then, just be like hiking around the battlefields in the town and get to like experience the leaves and just kind of brush up on any Gettysburg history that I might remember. Yeah. So I don't know, David, you might appreciate that trip, or that scenery and trip and history too. David is a big history buff. Although, David, I know that I feel like you're really into Napoleon kind of time period, and maybe World War, I can't remember, World War II maybe, but so I'm not sure if you're a Gettysburg fan. Oh, thank you, Daniel. It is a nice drink. It's very pretty. I think next time I would add pumpkin pie spice. The cinnamon's great though too. I mean, with this pumpkin spice vodka, like it really is pumpkin-y. And then I just use Bailey's to add a little bit of cream. Lots of whipped cream on top, of course. Oh, Manette, you do not say hi to David. Okay. That just reminded me. I was like, what's that song I'm thinking of? It's like the Beatles. I don't know why I say goodbye. No, why you say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, hello. That's what that made me think of. F-U-Q. That's from David, yes. Oh, Patrick, it's cold, windy, and rainy today. Pacific Northwest. Yeah, same here. Same here. It is. It's really coming down out there, Manette. It is. Oh yeah, Pat. Yeah, I love history too. I'm not I haven't like necessarily studied a lot of history myself, like as far as like history classes, or I didn't take like a history minor or like anything like that. But I love going to historical sites. I actually used to work for like 3 years as a tour guide at Eastern State Penitentiary, which is a historical penitentiary in Philadelphia. And that was just like such an amazing experience. And I feel like it gave me this appreciation of historical sites and how they like preserve them, and how they kind of retell the history or interpret the history too is like so important. It's really, really cool. Yeah, that's an amazing site in Philly. But I feel like it gave me an appreciation for like all these other sites I've visited. Versailles is one of my all-time favorite historical sites, chateaus. I could talk all day about Versailles. but yeah, Gettysburg will be really, really cool too. Oh, before I forget, I'm chatting with the chat at the moment, but I would like to go through my shout outs. So for one, now not quite ready to like dive into it too much, but I am super excited to say that a very dear friend of mine is going to be starting his own stream next week. So there'll be more details to come. It's going to be like a gaming stream. His name is Kyle Hiller, and he was in the chat a little bit earlier. I'm not sure if he's still around or not, but I'm super excited to tune into that. So I will be coming out with more details about that next week, but I'm just super excited. He's actually one of the first people who got me to play some video games that wasn't Mario Kart. Mario Kart's its like own thing, but actually playing like a little bit more of an in-depth video game, like a really kind of cool story-driven video game. I can't remember what the video game was that he had me play. Kyle, if you're in here, what was the video game you had me play? You should tell me. But anyway, so that's coming up. Super excited. I also wanted to say a big congratulations to Rachel Dalton. It's the Rachel who's in the chat for a big milestone in her podcast, Wine, Dine, and 69. So today she comes out with an episode that's her and her co-host Anna Lovelace, and they are joined by a professional to talk about trauma and childhood. So it's their very first episode, actually like having a guest on their show and interviewing them. She did make a note that there might be like just a little bit of like content warning, just to be like, hey, this could be some intense subjects in there, but it's really exciting. I can't wait to have my first guest on this show. So I was very, very excited to hear that she has a guest on her show this week. So I'll actually be listening to it. Again, it's a podcast called Wine, Dine, and 69. All the information will be in the description. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, basically anywhere you listen to podcasts. I will be listening to that new episode that just came out this morning, on my way to camping. But yeah, it's a big deal. So congratulations, Rachel. It's exciting to see other people's projects growing and doing well. And, it's kind of one thing to start your own project, but then to start like having guests or interviewing people or having people join, feel a little nerve-wracking. So I have a few friends that I can't wait to have on this show with me. Unfortunately, with COVID and social distancing, there's just a little bit of kind of difficulty in making sure, like, how can we do a show together and be safe and all that when it's in person, touching a lot of things. But hopefully I will be able to have a guest on my show soon, because that'd be so much fun. All right. Also, so I just realized, I was like, wait a second. I set 5 minutes and then I never started it. So it has absolutely been more than 5 minutes. And I should probably check on these muffins. I think I took a peek and they're looking pretty good. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to give them 1 or 2 more minutes. I think I was actually correct, in my original writing for this recipe saying it would take 20 minutes. I think I was correct. But yes, as I said, for all the shout out information, I will put info in the description, so you can check that out. And the podcast is all about like relationships and sex and dating, and you should check it out. Yep. Oh, sorry, checking back up with the chat. I'm doing a little bit of reading now. Oh, David. So David has been to Gettysburg. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, Pat. You love ancient Western civilization. You know what? I think that's like that's one of the only history classes I took in college was ancient Western civilization. And then I took a history class in France too when I was studying abroad, and that was like French history. Love that. And someone gave you the nickname Emperor Pat back in college. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Did they give you that nickname when you were in like a Western civilization class? Huh. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. I love hearing like stories behind people's like nicknames. Ooh, and you love Versailles. Oh, yes, Manette. Versailles, also a bad, but oh so good Netflix series. Oh my gosh, I agree. I watched the first season. No, I haven't watched any more than that. But I need to get back to it. That was good. I was like, oh, yeah, exactly. Bad, but oh so good. Oh, so good. All right. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to take these muffins out. We're going to do centers are all cooked through. I am going to add just a little bit more light in here because it's starting to get, how's that? I think that's okay. A little bit of shadow on my face. I'm still kind of getting this like whole lighting thing down. So shout out to Mackenzie for helping me set up my lighting today. He gave me all these really cool, here you can see, I'll turn the camera. There's one red, well, there's my orchid lit by this gorgeous red light. But I have all these colored lights in here to make it like a cool Halloween look. But I'm not necessarily good at like the lighting tech stuff myself. So I was very, very happy and thankful to have some help with that. So thank you, Mac, for helping me out. Okay. Oh my gosh, the pumpkin muffins are perfect. So I don't have toothpicks, but I just use like a small thin knife. I dipped it in, and this is exactly how it looks coming out. So excited. Now I'm gonna take one pumpkin muffin here and set it out just so it can cool a little bit. So we can get to this cinnamon sugar topping. So excited. Also, if anyone has any pumpkin recipes that they love, any suggestions of things you'd like to see me make pumpkin theme, I am going to be doing 2 more pumpkin episodes. I'm doing a 3-part series pumpkin episode. I'm going to have a different costume each day, all leading up to Halloween. I have some ideas of recipes, but you know, I'd love to hear any pumpkin themed recipes, or anything you'd like to see me try too. Like, I'd love to try something cool over the next 2 weeks. Okay, let me just catch up with the chat here for a second as we let this, God, this smells so good, but we're gonna let it cool so we can do the part 2 cinnamon sugar topping and it doesn't just completely melt off right away. Because yeah, once you pull, oops, let's turn the oven off too, shall we? Why not? Once you pull your muffins out of the oven, we're gonna let them cool for a little bit and then we can top them. So wait, I'm up next? Wait, I'm next up for what? I'm confused. Did I miss it? Oh, yes. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, Rachel. Yes. Yeah. That I would love to be on your show sometime. But yay. I can't wait to have guests on my show. It'll be so much fun cooking with somebody. I feel like twice as much potential for disaster. Pat, okay, not in class, but you were president of a student club, and you always used to talk about Roman history randomly. Okay, to be funny. And then a friend gave you a birthday card and it said, "Happy birthday, Emperor Pat." Oh my gosh. Oh, that's great. All right. Well, I now know that you are always good for some Roman history references. This is good to know. It's good stuff to know. Oh, Pat, what's your favorite ancient civilization? I was gonna say, that sounds like a David question if I ever heard one. Rome for sure. Manette, you're free for any show appearances. Yay! Yeah. Perfect. Oh my God, Manette. How would we do it in your kitchen? Your kitchen is tiny. I mean, you can come to Williamsport. You can always come visit. Come to Central Pennsylvania. I'd love that. Oh, yes. I would love to have guests on my show. Oh. I do have a friend here in Central PA who's hopefully going to be making an appearance sometime. She's an excellent cook. It's so wonderful because I feel like I end up doing a lot of like cooking and baking, and we have some like kind of weekly friend date dinners, and she She does all the cooking, and I just like supply the wine and the cocktails. So she's been my guinea pig for trying out some cocktails and stuff too. She was like my first friend to try out the tequila hibiscus cooler I had a couple episodes ago. But yeah, oh my God, her recipes are fantastic. So I will have to get her on the show, maybe after my pumpkin series, to bring one of her recipes because oof, it's so good. So good. Okay, let's get the cinnamon sugar going. I'm ready. Okay, now I already have a little bit of cinnamon sugar mixed up from the apple cinnamon muffins. I was like, from some recipe I made recently. What was it? So now this is just, you can use a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then you just mix them up. That's it. So that's what kind of a little bit leftovers here. So what we want to do for our pumpkin muffins, I don't want to use this actually. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I've got some butter. You can also use, you can definitely use coconut oil or vegan butter in this recipe, but there are 2 eggs in this recipe too, so it wouldn't be totally vegan. I'm still working on coming up with, I think, I don't really want to wing a vegan baking recipe on the show. I feel like I want to make sure it's good. So I'm still working on that. It's definitely in the works. I have a couple vegan friends. Sorry, a lot of noise. I have a couple vegan friends who I would love to have like recipes. I'd love to have a little bit more recipes on my show for. But yeah, man, oof. Dairy-free baking is like not really too difficult for me. But thinking about baking with no eggs, I'm like, oh my God, what would I do? So anyway, that's a hurdle I have not yet tackled, but I shall. So, okay, so what we're gonna do, so I've got about I just have, because I'm just gonna do a little bit right now, I'm only heating up 1 tablespoon of butter. Let me pull out a couple more muffins to cool down, actually. So we can do a couple of them. But as will be in the recipe description, I do 2 to 3 tablespoons of melted butter to top all of your muffins at the same time. I'm only going to do a couple. So I'm going to heat this up. Same thing. Just put it on defrost. Anything too crazy. Ooh, yeah. Yes, Minette, it would be an adventure. Well, it would be an adventure to have the show in your kitchen. It would also be an adventure for you to come visit me in Central PA. Either way, I'm down for either adventure. Oh, Pat, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, thank you. I hope you have a safe drive and enjoy your evening and weekend. Ooh. I'm very curious, Rachel and Minette, the historical things that you're talking about. Although I feel like I don't even want to read them because I don't know if I'm going to pronounce them right. I don't know a lot about ancient history. Also, I feel like, is David doing the typing right now, or is it Rachel doing the typing? I'm not sure. Oh, right. Oh my God, Laura. Yes, see? Laura and I are on the same page. We're like, wait a second. Who's really talking here? The history buff or our theater friend? I'm not sure. What is actually happening here? Either way, Either way, cool. All right. Now, I would probably use a little bit of a smaller bowl, to be honest, because what we want to do, we're taking our muffin, melted butter here. We want to roll. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted by all this history talk. So I'm going to take my cinnamon sugar, pour it in the second bowl. Just make like a nice coating on the bottom. Whoop. Got my muffin here. I'm just getting it kind of nice and buttery and coated. Again, you could use vegan butter if you wanted. Whoop. All right. Nice and buttery and coated. All right. Cinnamon sugar in the other bowl. Ta-da! And now we have our buttery cinnamon sugar topped pumpkin muffin. Yum. Okay, so let's do it on a couple more because I'm going to want one right away. Grammy's going to want one right away. So we can't only have one. Can't let this melted, delicious butter go to waste. And just roll it around in the cinnamon sugar, making sure it kind of sticks everywhere it can. You can, now, another thing you can do, you know, if you're kind of just feeling like, all right, this is a whole extra step that I don't really feel like doing, you can totally take your cinnamon sugar mixture and just sprinkle it over the top of the muffins before you put them in the oven. You can totally do that. But it tends to kind of bake, it kind of gets all baked and melted in. So I just think that you get a little bit stronger of a cinnamon sugar flavor if you do it this way, because it's just kind of fresh on top. You know, it's not getting like baked in. So I also think it stays and lasts just like a little crunchier, you know, kind of on top, that like crunchy sugar topping. I think it lasts a little bit longer if you do it this way too. So that is my other reasoning. So great. All right. I think I'm gonna have to try one of these very soon, and I'm gonna get red lipstick all over whatever I'm eating, but you know, it's fine. Tis fine. Lipstick is made to be messed up and reapplied, I suppose. David, 100%. We're watching you as we eat dinner. Aw, this is the porn channel now. Thank you, Manette, for that commentary. Oh my gosh. So funny. All right, well. All right. Gotta try these. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. This is gonna be so hot too. I mean, warm hot. It's gonna be hot. Oh my God. Holy shit. I feel like I've been trying not to swear on this stream. Although I did mark on YouTube, no, this is not for kids. But I guess that just went out the window. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is like all my pumpkin dreams are fulfilled. This is exactly what I've been wanting all day. I wanted pumpkin muffins so bad. I wanted pumpkin pancakes. So bad today. Damn. It is so delicious. Oh my goodness. It's so good. I think my lipstick's still in place. Wow. All right. Wow. Oh, everyone, I am in pumpkin heaven. Again, I feel like the only thing that could improve this would be to add pumpkin spice to the pumpkin pie martini cocktail, whatever, as opposed to cinnamon. It's the only thing I would change at this point. Wow, these pumpkin muffins they're so moist, they're so soft, perfectly sweet. Yeah, they're really, really like dense and moist. So good. Here, nice little, so cute. Ah, yum. All right, I can take my Bakugo apron off of my horns now. All right. Okay, well, thank you guys. Oh, yum. The muffin, not the born. Oh, love it. Thank you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a pleasure being. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta end the stream with a bang. Hold on, 1 second. I gotta do this cool lighting thing I know how to do now. Hey. Party. Man, I feel like I don't even know how to dance anymore holding a drink. Do I even know how to do this anymore? It's like, it's like a skill you develop. And then in quarantine, it's been getting no use. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Happy spooky season. Happy Halloween season. I hope you're having a wonderful October and staying warm or dry or cool wherever you are at. Thank you again for everyone who has tuned in live. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Check out other videos on my channel. You can give a thumbs up to the video. And if anyone decides to make this recipe, please let me know. It is so delicious. And again, all the shout out information will be in the description. So I am off to enjoy my pumpkin muffin and the rest of my pumpkin martini and get ready to go camping. I don't think I'm going to take the devil horns with me, although this would be a very interesting camping look. If I walk around like this in the campsite, do you think I could actually scare anybody? I don't think so. I'm 5'4" and quite short and unintimidating. So so I doubt it. But all right. Thank you, everybody. Cheers. Have a happy Friday. Happy weekend. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week for next week's pumpkin episode. Take 2. Okay. Bye.